Hello children, welcome to NEET World. This is Narayani, I am your foundation biology educator. In previous class, we started the case-based questions and we analyzed two questions and I given homework as to third question, what are the given pictures names, right? So I hope you all are all are giving me the answers. And children, before we are going to start the session, I would like to tell you very important news. So here we are starting the foundation summer camp course, children. So for the upcoming of 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th students, it is very useful to you students, because we are categorized this foundation summer camp in 15 days, and this first 10 days we are going to conduct the we are going to discuss the very important core concepts of the examinations of NEET and JEE. The basics are we are discussing in the 10 days, and the 2 days of we are focusing on the activity based learning. After 12 days we are going to conduct the quiz. So by participating in the quiz, we can analyze your performance before and after. And after 13 days, children, the 14th day we are conducting the cumulative assessment of all subjects: physics, chemistry, biology and mathematics. And coming to the 15th day, we are providing the career guidance program, children. In the career guidance program, you can know about, if you have a dream, we don't know how to achieve it, we don't know what kind of exams will be there. So here you can have the choice and you can know about the more informations, the the which subjects you like to about, and what is the dreaming of your career, and what are the exams is present in it to achieve those goals. We will explain in a clear, in detailed way in the 15th day. So this is how we are categorized the 15 days of the summer camp course, children. Especially for it is the students of 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. For both CBSE also and SSE also. The mode of learning is through digital panel, children. All classes will be in English medium. In the digital panel we are creating amazing videos to get to the concept to be understood for you. This is how we are categorize the 15 days of foundation summer camp. It is both offline also and online also. For who want to attend through offline, children, you can happily come to your institute name called NEET World, present in Narayani Ma'am, Hyderabad. Those who want to join through online, children, down scrolling number is there, children. Contact with that number. There we will provide access to our classes in our app name called MedWorld. Right, children, and which is very important, the first 1 week class are absolutely free. There is no need to pay at least 1 rupee also in the 1 week of period. So it is very useful for you, children. Check your efficiency, and we have to be command on the subject of basics. Then you will get the easy on the upcoming class of 11th and 12th. It will be very easy for you. This is how we are categorized the foundation summer camp course, children. So if any queries, please let me know in the this scrolling number is there, children. Our technical team will help you in the clear out all your queries. So this is what our foundation summer camp, children. So let's start our today's session. In yesterday's session we have discussed the 2 questions of case based questions. So for the case based solving questions, children, you need to have the good command of the subject and the the main important core tips from the chapter. So and by solving the case based questions, you can know about how to solve the questions easily. Your analytical skills will be increased. So here see, children, we have discussed up to 5th question of the second question. So see here the 3rd question. So I given as a homework that what are the 5 kinds of microorganisms here. So here see, some of you answered very well done. So see, what are these, children? So the first one is a protozoa, or bacteria or fungi or algae, children. It is a protozoa. So it is a, children, protozoa. What is the name of it? It is a paramecium. It is a paramecium. Coming to the next one, children, it is a virus, or else it is a protozoa, or else it is a bacteria, children. It is a virus. It is a virus and its name is bacteriophage. The virus which attack the bacteria we call it as bacteriophage. Coming to it is A, it is B, it is C, it is D and it is E. See here Here it is a C is the algae, right? It is a Spirogyra, filamentous algae. So the reproduction of the Spirogyra happens by through fragmentation, right children? Fragmentation is asexual reproduction, coming under the group of asexual reproduction. Here is a unicellular algae, Calamidomonas. And the last one, it is a bacteria or protozoa children. It is a protozoa which cause disease in human beings, Giardia, right? So here what they asked, select the option correctly identifies the A to E. Here they given it is a A, it is B, it is C, D and E. So they are asking what are the names of these microorganisms, these different microorganisms they are asked. So see if it is the first option, A is given as Spirogyra. Is A is a Spirogyra children? No, A is a protozoa, it is a name is it is of Paramecium, right? So it is a wrong answer. Coming to the next options children, see next we know that A is a Paramecium and B is Bacteriophage and C is Spirogyra, D is Calamidomonas and E is Giardia. So see here the first option what they given children. So here the A option is eliminated because it is given as a wrong statement. Here the B option, B is A is given as a Calamidomonas, it is also wrong answer. For next C is the Spirogyra, is the C option first A given as a Spirogyra, it is correct children? It is also wrong. Here the statement B also wrong. So A, B, C are wrong. See then last one. Here A given as Paramecium, of course right answer. A is Paramecium and B is a virus and it is a bacteriophage. So here B is also a correct answer. And C is Spirogyra. C is children? C is Spirogyra. So it is also correct. And D is Calamidomonas and G is Giardia. So here all the options are correct in the option B. So here the answer is D. Here the answer is D children, because in the D option the every organism given here is given as right answer. So because A is a Paramecium, right children, it is come under the group of protozoa, and B is virus and C is Spirogyra algae and D is Calamidomonas unicellular algae and E is Giardia. So this is we have to analyze the question and eliminate the given options children. So this is what about the first question, and coming to the next question children. So see here which of the following microorganisms belong to the group of protozoa. They are asking which of the given microorganisms are come under the group of protozoa. They are asking about the protozoans, right? Here the how many protozoans there in the diagrammatic representation of this question children. Here it is C. So here the first one is protozoa children, and it is a virus, children, and coming to it is algae, both are algae, and it is the protozoa. How many are there children? There are two are there. Paramecium and Giardia are the examples of the protozoa. See, and it is A, it is B, it is C, D and E. Here A and E are the protozoans. A and E are the children protozoans. Here is the answer, A and E are the protozoans. Here it is the, for this question the answer is C, because B is a first option they given B is a virus, it is a wrong option. We have to eliminate from the given options. And next one option B given as a D as a protozoa. D is not a protozoa, it is a algae. So it is the also the wrong statement. Next coming to the D option. See here the first option is given as a A is a protozoa but D is algae. Here is the option is wrong. So here the correct answer is C is the correct answer for this given question. I hope you all clear about this question children. Coming to the next question. Here they given the select the incorrect statements among the following. They are asking incorrect statements among the following they are asking. So see here children, they are asking the incorrect statement, not correct statement. So A exhibits heterotrophic nutrition. A is what children? A exhibiting the heterotrophic nutrition. What is meant by it? It is a depending on the other organisms. They cannot prepare their own food. That is why they are depending on the other organisms. So paramecium can prepare their own food? No. Paramecium cannot prepare their own food. So that is why children. So A exhibits heterotrophic nutrition is the correct statement of the according to the options. So C does not show any characteristics of living outside the host organism. They are asking, they are saying that C does not exhibit any living characters outside of the host organism. Of course, B is virus. Is a virus can exhibit living characteristics outside of the host organism? No. Outside of the host organism, it does not exhibit any living characteristics. It exhibits only the non-living characteristics because virus doesn't have any cellular organelles. Right children? That is why here the C does not show any characteristic living features when it is outside of the host is also correct statement. It is also true statement. But the question is they asked the incorrect statement they asked. Right? They not asked the correct statements, they asked the incorrect statements. We have to find out the incorrect statement according to the question. So the genetic material of B is surrounded by a protein coat. Of course, how the virus having how it is the genetic material is how the genetic material is product from the other it is not why it is not extinct by the environment conditions, because they are covered by the protein coat, right? They are covered by the protein coat. That is why the genetic material is safe in the bacteria, because of the it is surrounded by a protein coat. Of course, it is also true statement. The given three are the true statements. So the E is the smallest of all organisms they are saying. E is the smallest organism they are saying. Of course, it is wrong, because protozoans are not smallest organisms of given microorganisms. For given microorganisms, viruses are smaller than all organisms, all microorganisms. They are smaller than the bacteria also. Here it is, this statement is false. They are asked the incorrect statement. But we have to analyze once again children. A exhibits heterotrophic nutrition, of course correct, it is a correct answer. C does not show characteristics of living things outside the host. C does not show any characteristics of living things outside the host organism. Of course, it is correct. C does not show any living characteristics outside the host organism. The genetic material of B is surrounded by protein coat is also correct. So here is the answer is given as children. I think let's see once more, because the 4 option is given in B option also and D option also. We have to eliminate the A and C options. Let's see. Here the option option A is also eliminated and option C is also eliminated. So because we know the incorrect statement according to is 4 is the answer. 4 is the answer. 4 is there in 2 options, B also there and D also there. So let's see once again the given options children. Of course, A is correct statement, and C does not show any characteristics of living things outside the host organism. Does not show outside the host organism is also true. Here is the option is not given children, because the option is 4. Here the option is children, here the option is only 4 is the answer, because E is the smallest of all organism is the wrong answer for the given question, because the genetic material of B is surrounded by a protein coat is also correct statement, right? So it is also correct statement. And C does not show any characteristics of living things outside the host organism. Of course, it is also correct statement. C, because viruses are not showing any living characteristics outside the host organism. So only the 4 is the false statement. So here it is given as not given as a 4 option, but along with the 2 given, but it is the for this question the option is given, only 4 is the answer for this question. I hope you all clear about this question, children. Let's see the another question. See here, children, select the incorrectly matched pair. They are asking the incorrectly matched pair. So we have to analyze what are the incorrectly matched pairs. So see, it is A, it is B, it is C, it is D, and it is E. Right? See here, select the incorrectly matched pair they are asking. B is unicellular. They are asking B is unicellular. Is the B is unicellular, children? No, because you know viruses are acellular. They don't have any cellular organelles in it. So B is acellular. That is why when they are present in the host organism, they take over the machinery of the host and then produce its own kind of, thereby it can produce their own kinds. That is why B is acellular. B is, children, acellular. And C is multicellular algae. They are saying C is multicellular algae. Of course, it is a filamentous algae and multicellular algae. And D is unicellular algae. Of course, the example of the unicellular algae is the example of the Chlamydomonas. So that is why D is also correct statement. And coming to the, according to the D option, children, so A is unicellular protozoa. Of course, A is a unicellular protozoa. Is the protozoans having the cell wall, children? Protozoans does not have the cell wall. Protozoans does not having the cell wall, is not present in the protozoa. Is the bacteria have it is covered by the bacteria. The genetic material is covered by the protein coat. The genetic material is covered by the protein coat. Coming to the C, having the cell wall, children, of course they having the cell wall. Algae having the cell wall, and it is a protozoa doesn't having the cell wall. Is animal cells having the cell wall, children? No, animal cells doesn't have the cell wall, but the plant cells have the cell wall. Algae also have the cell wall. Okay, children. So here this is how we have to analyze the question, children. So B is unicellular is the wrong match because B is a virus and it is acellular. We should not see any, we cannot see any cellular organisms outside of the host. Inside of the host, it takes over the machinery of the host and it reproduces its own kinds. Right, children? So this is what about the fourth question. Coming to the next question. Say here, see, children, the given question as how many among the following are the disease caused by the group which the microorganism A belongs. Here they are asking, 1 minute, it's the fourth question, right? Fifth question. Okay. So here they are asking the different types of diseases and what are the disease caused by which group of the A belongs. They are asking by the protozoans what are the type of diseases are caused, right? So how many are there, they are asking. So dysentery and malaria are caused by the amoebic dysentery. Dysentery is the amoebic dysentery is caused by the protozoa, children. So here malaria is caused by the Plasmodium protozoan through the vector called mosquito, Anopheles mosquito. Through the Anopheles mosquito, children, the malaria is caused. So these are caused by the protozoa. A is protozoa, right, children? So these are the two diseases caused by the protozoan. So, and typhoid, tuberculosis and cholera are the bacterial diseases. These are the bacterial diseases. Coming to the influenza, chickenpox, polio are the viral diseases. These are the viral diseases. So there is only two. There is only two given. Hepatitis A is also viral disease, children. So by the base of the question, dysentery and malaria are caused by the protozoans. A is a protozoa. Protozoans. Here is the two are caused by the diseases. Here it is given as a protozoan diseases are two, dysentery and malaria. Dysentery is amoebic dysentery and malaria is caused by the Plasmodium. And typhoid, tuberculosis, cholera are the bacterial diseases. Influenza, chickenpox, hepatitis A are the viral diseases. These are three are the viral diseases. These three are the viral diseases, and tuberculosis, typhoid are the Bacterial diseases. Typhoid is caused by the coliform bacteria, children. It is mostly present in the unpolluted water, polluted water, and that is why we have to maintain the hygiene water, and in the rainy season we have to warm the water and we have to take it. So, for the given option 2 is the answer. For the given option, children, 2 is the answer. 1 minute. For given option 2 is the C is the answer, because they are having only 2. I hope you all are clear about this question, children. So, coming to the next question. So, here the third question is over. Coming to the fourth question. So, see here, children, they are asking various microorganisms used for preparing of food and beverages for domestic and industrial uses. Some microbes are also used in agriculture. Refer to the reactions given below. Answer the following questions. Here some reactions is given, children. Some are used in the preparing of food, beverages and domestic and industrial use also. Some microbes are used in agriculture and some are used in the industrial use. So, here they are asking how it is happening, right, children? So, milk is converted into curd. Milk is converted into curd. So, the first question is they given as the milk is converted into curd and sugar is converted into B. Sugar is converted in the presence of yeast, children. What it will be, the sugar is break down into in the presence of yeast, it gives rise to the alcohol, acid and carbon dioxide, right. Coming to the last equation is given nitrogen. From the atmospheric nitrogen, children, it is going to convert into the, with the help of leguminous plants, it is going to convert into the nitrates, ammonia, and then it is converted into the nitrates. So, here it is converted into the ammonia, next it is converted into the nitrates. So, what kind of it is a nitrogen fixation or nitrogen assimilation or ammonification or else the denitrification, they are asking the what are they. So, let us see the questions, children, then we analyze the each of everything, the given the given questions. So, first they are asking identify A, B and C in the given reactions. They are asking A, B and C for the given options. See, is A is active by the acting of Saccharomyces. Saccharomyces means, which means the fungi. Is the fungi is involved in the making of curd, making of milk into curd? No, the answer is wrong. So, the first option is wrong. The first option is, the given first option is wrong. 1 minute, children. Okay. Here the first option is wrong, and coming to B is alcohol and C is rhizome. We know that the first option itself is wrong, because the milk having converted into curd by with the help of the lactobacillus bacteria. We know that it is action of bacteria called as lactobacillus. Lactobacillus. So, because of that bacteria, the milk is going to convert it into the curd. So, see here it is the there lactobacillus bacteria or not. Of course, the A is having the, in the C option, the first option is lactobacillus bacteria is the first option. Thereby, we can eliminate the A option, B option and D option also, right. This is how to eliminate the options from the given question, children. So, next, by the sugar is converted into in the presence of yeast. Yeast, it is a fermentation process. Fermentation is a biological process where sugar is break down or converted into acids, alcohols and carbon dioxide, right, children. So, here the B is converted into the sugar is, in the presence of yeast it is converted into the alcohol, right. So, here B is the alcohol, right. So, here C, they are asking C. With the leguminous plants having the symbiotic association, which is the bacteria name called rhizobium, right, children. So, in the first chapter onwards we are going to discussing this, right. So, here the leguminous plants having the ball-like structures having the bacteria name called rhizobium. This bacteria helps in the makes the nitrogen into utilizable form for the plant. So thereby plant make its own proteins as like nucleic acids like DNA, RNA and proteins like that. Right children? Here is the answer is C is the rhizobium bacteria. In the leguminous plants the rhizobium bacteria is present. So here is the C is the answer for the given question. For this question children, C is the answer. Right? So here the C is the answer. A is the lactobacillus and B is the alcohol and C is the rhizobium bacteria. Right? Coming to the next question. 1 minute children. So see here children, come to the next question. Which of the following microbes converts B into vinegar? So we know that in the presence of the fermentation, in the presence of microorganism, fungi, especially yeast, it is going to convert into the alcohol, acids and carbon dioxide. Right? Is the in that process it is mainly exhibiting the anaerobic process because it occurs in the absence of oxygen. But in some cases the bacteria which acts in the fermentation process acts as a aerobic process also it acts. So here they give which of the following microbes B converts into bacteria. So B into vinegar. So by the action of bacteria children, the fermentation process, the sugar is converted into vinegar with the help of the azotobacter. With the bacteria name called azotobacter. Thereby it is converted, the sugar is converted into the vinegar. So it is also one of the natural preservative method which is used to in the store the food material and increase its shelf long period of the food. So that is, it is a natural preservative method. Vinegar also used to avoid the spoilage of food children. So here which of the following microbes converts B into vinegar? So here the B into vinegar by the bacteria children. Here is the answer is bacteria, not yeast. Yeast is a anaerobic process. With the help of the anaerobic process it going to convert the alcohol, carbon dioxide and acids. Here is the bacteria which acts and sugar is converted into the vinegar with the help of the bacteria name called azotobacter. So here is the answer is C children. So I hope you all clear about this question. Come to the next question. Here they are given the manufacture of beer and wine involves in alcoholic fermentation of glucose. Which of the following statements concerning the process are incorrect? They are asking the incorrect statements children. They are asking the incorrect statements. Of the given following questions, they are asking the incorrect statements. So let's see children. So here is one of the option will be there. It is in the next slide. Let's see this. So here the manufacture of beer and wine involves in alcoholic fermentation of glucose. There it is a industrial use. They are preparing the beer and wine. So it takes place in the presence of oxygen. They are asking incorrect statements. Is the it is occurs in the aerobic or anaerobic process children. The alcohols are formed in the presence of yeast. It is converted into alcohol. It is absolutely occurs in the absence of oxygen. So here is the first question. The first statement itself it is a wrong statement. So it is a false statement. Right children? So when it is converted to the alcohol, the fermentation process occurs in the absence of oxygen. So not in the presence of oxygen. Right children? That is why it is an anaerobic process. So let's see the next second option children. During the conversion of sugar into alcohol, when it is the conversion of sugar into alcohol in the presence of yeast, because of the yeast only going to produce alcohol, right? So H2 is involved. Is the H2 is involved children? Here is up to the statement is correct. Half statement is totally correct. But another H2 is involved. Is the H2 is involved? Hydrogen is evolved children? No, carbon dioxide is evolved. Carbon dioxide is evolved. So here is the second statement is also false statement. The second statement is also false statement. So we know that 1, 2 statements are totally wrong. And beer is produced by fermentation of sugar and germinating barley. It is also correct statement children. Coming to the next option. So here it is not question children. It is also option only. It is the fourth option. Wait. 1 minute. Okay. So here it is also a option children, not the question. So see, it is also option only. It is also option. It is also option. So wine is produced by fermentation of sugar into grapes. Of course, it is also correct statement. We know that 1 and 2 statements are totally wrong because they are saying that alcohol is produced in the appearance of oxygen is absolutely wrong statement, and by the producing of alcohol, it is going to not evolve the hydrogen. It evolves the carbon dioxide. It evolves the children carbon dioxide. That is the B option is also correct. Here the 1 and 2 are the correct statements according to this question. So here the wine is produced by fermentation of sugar in grapes is also correct. It is a correct statement. They are asking incorrect statements. See children, they are asking the incorrect statements, right? They are asking the incorrect statements. They are asking the children, they are asking incorrect statements. So 1 and 2 are the incorrect statements according to the given question. So here beer is produced by fermentation of sugar in germinating barley is also correct statement. So here is the third option is also correct statement. So option 3 and 4 are correct statements, and option 1 and 2 are incorrect statements. Both are incorrect statements. For the given option, given question, they asked the incorrect statements. So according to the given question children, 1 and 2 are the correct, 1 and 2 are the incorrect statements. So we have to mark the incorrect statements only. So here is the B is the answer for the given question. So coming to the next question children. So 1 minute, okay. Here is given the nitrates from the soil are absorbed by plants and then converted into plant proteins by the process is known as. They are asking the nitrates. Here the nitrates from the soil absorbed by plants. The bacteria which converts the nitrogen into nitrates are absorbed from the soil. From the soil children, the plants are absorbed and then converted into plant proteins like by making the essential nucleic acids like DNA, RNA, proteins, amino acids. For this preparation, for DNA and RNA, proteins and amino acids preparation, there is a requirement of nitrogen. But the humans and animals, plants also doesn't have that mechanism. With the help of the bacteria have that mechanism. So bacteria is converting the nitrogen, your atmospheric nitrogen into converted into the utilizable form like nitrates. From the soil, plants are absorbing. From the plants, plants making itself the own proteins of DNA, RNA, proteins and amino acids. Then again, when it is whatever it's sufficient, it will take it. Otherwise, it will send into the soil. Then the soil is rich in nitrogen content. We all know that plant and wheat plants require the more amount of nitrogen, right children? So that is why because the nitrogen is a primary nutrient for the plants, right? Nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium are the most primary nutrients for the plants. So that is why the nitrogen which is indirectly we are taking the staple food, wheat and rice, and also leguminous plants like groundnut, pea plants like that. So that is why we are getting the indirectly the nitrogen in our body. So that makes the helpful in the preparation of nucleic acids, DNA, RNA, proteins and amino acids. So here the process is known as, they are asking the process is known as. Here after the nitrates from the soil absorbed by the plants. So plants, what they are doing, they are incorporating in their plant bodies, in their plant structures, they are incorporating, which means nitrogen is assimilating in their body. That is why the process is known as nitrogen assimilation. After nitrogen assimilation children, then it is converted into then it makes the proteins. But after the after the completion of their life cycle, what the dead and decaying matter present in the soil, it will be converted into it will be break down into the it will break down into the ammonia. Right children? Break down into the ammonia. That process is called as ammonification. But after the observing of the nitrates into the plant body, it will convert into the utilizable form. Though it is called, it is what it is doing, nitrogen is assimilating, it is incorporating in their plant structures. That is why it is a nitrogen assimilation. For this question the answer is C, children. For this question the answer is C. So this is what about the fourth question, and indirectly the nitrogen is taken from the cattle also by the plant eaters, and the carnivores which are depending on the food for the other plant eaters, herbivores, there it is getting the nitrogen in their body. This is how indirectly the nitrogen is convert in it incorporating in their bodies. And but the always the stable nitrogen component in the atmosphere is 78%. How it is stable, children? Because it is again giving back into the atmosphere by denitrifying bacteria. The denitrifying bacteria helps to convert the nitrates into nitrogen, right, children? So this is what about the fourth question. Coming to the next question, children. So here they given which among the following statements is true for according to A. They are asking according to A, which of the following statement is correct, they are asking. Let's see, children. Let's see this question. Which among the following statement is true regarding A? A is, we know that milk is converted into curd with the help of the bacteria called lactobacillus bacteria. Lactobacillus bacteria. So what is the significance of, what is the importance of curd, children? Curd having the vitamin B12 which nourishes, which gives the nourishments to our body, and also it helpful in the growth of the healthy microbes in our body. Thereby the by having the vitamin B12 especially, and also calcium, along with calcium is also present. So with the help of the vitamin B12 and calcium, the nourishment to require our body will be it will cure mainly the ulcers, children, the mouth ulcers, stomach ulcers, because having the acidity content in our body will be increased. That will be reduced by taking off intake of curd, because curd having the vitamin B12, it nourishes the linings of the stomach. So this is how we are curd is very important to take day to our day life, especially women have to take more amount of curd, milk products, because by the milk products our bone strength will be increases, right, children? So coming to the given question, they are asking which of the among the following statements true according to the question. They are asking true statements. They are asking the children, they are asking true statements. 1 minute. Okay. They are asking the true statements. So let's see children. They are asking the true statements. It converts maltose in the milk into glucose and galactose. No, it converts the lactose into curd. It helps in setting of curd in vitamin rich D. No, not that. So it is also the wrong statement. Coming to the next statement, it involves in the production of cheese by curdling of milk. Of course, it is also right statement. C is right statement, children. It involves in the production of cheese by curdling of milk. Of course, it is correct statement. Coming to the last statement, children, it promotes the growth of disease causing microorganisms. They are asking, it promotes the growth of the disease causing microorganisms. It promotes the growth of the disease causing microorganisms. No, it promotes the growth of the healthy microorganisms, which helps in the digestion. It helps in the growth of the healthy microorganisms present in our body. So it helps in the digestion. It helps in the digestion process. So here it is the last statement is also wrong. According to the given statements, they are asking the true for A. A is milk is converted into curd. It involves in the production of cheese by curdling of milk is the correct statement. According to this question, children, the C is the correct statement to the given question. Here is the C is the correct statement. C is the correct statement according to the given question. So this is what about the fourth question, children. Let's see fifth question here. So here they given, so case 5. So we solved one of the very most important case, 4 case based questions, children. Let's see the fifth case based question. So here, so I have given you homework, children, that it will be increase your how much you are applying the knowledge. I can able to know about it. So see, Here I explain the question and I will give you the homework, children. Let's see how many of you will answer this question. So here the food can be stored for longer without getting spoiled by inhibiting the growth of microorganisms. Here they are asking food can be stored longer period by using the natural preservative methods also, or else by the artificially preservative methods also. For longer without getting spoiled. Why we are preserving, children? To increase the shelf life period of food, right? For longer without, because it avoids the spoiling of food by inhibiting the growth of microbes in it. Why you are using the natural preservative methods or artificial preservative methods, children? Because we are, methods are inhibiting the growth of the microorganisms and avoid the spoilage of food, right? So given table shows the different methods of food preservation. Here they say they are saying that different methods are used for the food preservative methods is given in the table. Let's see. A is used for preserving milk in sterilized bottles or pouches. What is the mechanism they used for the preservation of the milk? Let's see. Answer the question in let's all take a screenshot of this question, children. Give the answers as you can in the comment section, or else just keep me the message. So let's see this, children. So salting involves in the what process? And coming to the C option, is used to preserve jam, jellies and squashes. So let's see. So what is the process that we call it as? And D is the proper storage and packing. So these are they ask the questions. What type of the method used for the preservation used for preserving milk and sterilized bottles and pouches, and here the salting is given as a method, and what is the preservative methods for which it is used. So and also C is given as a method, and it is used in the preservation of jam and jellies. Which natural preservative methods or artificial preservative method is used to preserve jam, jellies and squashes. Coming to the last option, children, D and proper storage and packing. What is the method we call by the preservation of proper storage and packing? So let's given the answer in the next session, children. I hope you all clear about the today's session. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. I will clear you all your doubts, children. So this is what about our today's session. Let's meet in the tomorrow session, children. Before I am winding up the class, I would like to tell you very important news for you. Here we are conducting the Foundation Summer Camp course, children. Foundation Summer Camp in the period of 15 days. In the first 10 days, we are going to cover the most important core concepts from the examinations of NEET and JEE. So the basics, how much you are strong with the basics, they can analyze the questions easily, children. And next after 10 days, the 2 days, it will be the activity based learning. And after 12 days, the 13th day is we are conducting the quiz. So by the quiz, children, you are going to know about what the performance, before and after performance, how much you improved from the previous, you can analyze it. And coming to the 14th day, children, we are we are keeping the cumulative assessment of all subjects we are going to discussing about. We are dealing with the physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology. Coming to the 14 days, children, the 15th day we are providing the career guidance program. In the career guidance program, children, if you have a dream, you don't know how to achieve it, and you don't know the path, you don't know what are the exams, what are the different kind of exams is there to to attempt it of your dreaming of career. So we will say about everything in detailed way, children, by one-on-one interaction. This is how we categorize the 15 days of Foundation Summer Camp course, children. And very important news, the first week, 1 week class are absolutely free, and there is no need to pay at least 1 rupee also. And this is how we categorize the Foundation Summer Camp, children. And the batches are started already. And if you have any queries, please let me know in the down scrolling number is there, no, children. Please let me know with that number. And If you have, it is both offline also and online also. For offline people, you can happily come to your institute name called NEET World, present in Narayana, Hyderabad. Those who want to attend through online, children, down scrolling number is there, no children, please let me know with that number, then we will give you access in the app name called MedWorld. So this is what about our foundation summer camp, children, for both CBSE also and SSC also. The mode of learning is through digital panel, children. We are going to create a wonderful videos to get to concept to be understood for you. This is what our foundation summer camp, children. I hope you all aware of it. Please let me know if you have any queries. So this is Narayani. I am signing off. If any queries, please let me know in the comment section. Please subscribe our NEET channel. Thank you.